All right, what's up, guys? Here we are, 69 Catalina. Tonight is the night we're going to stab the old windshield. We've cleaned the glass and we're doing a dry set. We've got our markers for liners when we come back in. We've done the little dots with a Sharpie. There's one. We got our suction cups so we don't screw anything up. We got the rooster. We can't go wrong. Okay, guys, I'm back here with the glass. Been cleaning it. You can see the guides a little better. Now, for those of you who might snicker, this came out of, I believe, a Chevrolet B-body car. A-body, whatever it is. 69. And so that is part of the original. Actually, this glass did not have what the fellow from Pennsylvania talked about with the dam and the lip on it. This looked to be like the forum guy who said when they did replacements they just used masking tape or some kind of tape. Anyway, 69 4-door, very important. They're not all interchangeable. But anyway, we're going to fix her up, so stay tuned. Guys, one thing we're going to try that the guy at Belden's website had was a primer. And I remember the Pennsylvania fella talking about it could be painted and primed, and so I'm going to assume that's what he meant. But I've painted, I wire wheeled and flat black painted all of my welds and surfaces. So the application is a Dow product. It's just a primer. Part of their Beta Prime 5500. There it is. So we're going to put this on, see what happens. I'm going to do it now, so hopefully it'll dry by the time we're putting the glass on. Okay, guys, I'm back. I have the dam installed. The dam is just a thin little that you just carefully unroll. It's got adhesive on one side. I had a little bit of a foobar over here when I put it together, but I kept it flexible like the fella from Pennsylvania recommended, and it seemed to work out. I have a little bit of disparity here in the bottom, but I think I'm going to be okay and leave that because I have really good on the sides and the top. And I did follow my witness marks, although I'm questioning whether or not this side, why this side was a little bit higher when I laid it. But given it's my first time and everything else worked out, I think I'm going to roll with it. So now we're going to get the new DeWalt caulk gun going and get the urethane on it. Okay, everybody, we're back. We're about to apply the urethane. I'm going with the Pennsylvania suggestion again. I brought this in for the job. I'm not good at caulking, don't have much experience. I know that that's overkill, but that'll be a good tool I can use around the house. I have the dam, and I'm just going to apply my bead, and then we'll be ready. That'll be it. We did get the primer on that we talked about earlier, and it dried up nicely. I really wasn't too concerned with trying to get too much, just a clean surface for the urethane to grab hold to. So I got my helper on cue to be down here in 10 minutes, so hopefully this will work. We'll check back with you. Okay, guys, I got the caulk in. It went a lot faster than I thought it would, but I do have it in there. So it's been on about 3 or 4 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and put her on. I was hoping the little guy would be down to film it, but we're going to go ahead and put it on. Okay, guys, we're back. A little dramatic, so kind of glad we didn't show it. Kind of smudged the glass, but that's just on the outside. So what I found is that everything went great. The marker tapes went great, but we lost our blocks when we put it on. And so I would be very careful about when you set it in. We were lining up to the guide tape, but we didn't pay attention to the blocks, and so I had to reset the blocks, but it moved around a little bit okay, the glass did. So it wasn't, it wasn't something that wound up making a big mess other than smudgy fingers on the glass after we'd kind of cleaned it with some Zep. We'll go back with some nice glass cleaner. But honestly, I was just a little bit afraid of the suction cups. I've never used them before, but these guys work like a champ. So when we brought it over the motor, I was a little bit nervous. And then, of course, yelling at my 15-year-old to line up the tape to the markers. But I'm really pleased that I don't have any real smudging. A little bit here you can see. But hopefully if I get a good seal, then I know I applied the correct amount. So anyway, that was it. The total time once I had everything ready was about an hour, but I have a good 10 hours invested in YouTube and studying the materials that I got from the Belton people. Anyway, that's my 69 windshield installation. We'll get it cleaned up and see how the finished product looks tomorrow. Happy 4th of July.